Hey there, this is Will from You Can Bliss, The Road to Happiness. This brings me to another conversation, I guess. It's extremely hard for me to present this without it being perceived whatever way you're going to perceive it. So, without further ado, let me say something to you. Even the guy that is so loving and kind and does everything the right way, okay, how does he maintain that? Even though around him he knows and feels he's being manipulated, being taken advantage of, just not feeling any love being reciprocated. I feel like, personally, the love that is being received is fake, and it does not mean anything. It's like bought love. Does anybody understand what that means? And I talked about this earlier in another video about the difference between unconditional love and love, right? Like, we all live in the idea of love, right? Because love, we think, is just being nice and kind and all that, right? Or just trying to do the right thing. No, it's not. Unconditional love, yeah, that's fine. That's the reality we live in, love. I live in a different reality. I live in a reality of unconditional love, which means I love you no matter what. It doesn't matter. It does not matter to me. But I do feel too when it's not being reciprocated. When I'm feeling that I'm being taken advantage of, and people think that it's me being the bad guy for bringing it up, then I know that I'm right. I know if someone's coming back to me and trying to justify themselves on this situation, then I know damn well that I'm the one that's in the right here. And I am, without a doubt. I know I am. So, it's difficult as a person to express yourself in unconditional love for that main reason. Because people do take advantage of that. And they don't really care. No one cares about you except for you. The majority of the people. They're looking for their self-satisfaction at that moment. Just keep that in mind, guys. It's very easy now to figure out the ones that are real and true and the ones that are completely fakes, that present themselves as something they're not. And I'm starting to call it out. I'm not afraid now because I know who I am. And I haven't done nothing wrong to anybody. If anything, I've done everything in my power to present love and true love and unconditional love, without a doubt. In my heart, in my soul, and I'm radiating it. So that's a blessing in itself. But it's also truthfully a blessing that I can recognize the untruth as far as my perception goes. So this has ended up being a long video, but I feel that it needs to be said that you can be nice, but you don't have to be walked on. You don't have to be taken advantage of. And you don't have to be mean about it either. You can just kindly or silent. See, I like working in silence. See, I would rather how do I put this without, I'd rather not hurt feelings. How's that? I would rather walk away quietly, silently, without being heard or seen than to make a scene, if that makes any sense. So, if that's what I have to start doing from now on, that's perfectly fine with me. That's okay. Because I'm okay with that decision. Because I love myself more than anything. And I am not going to sacrifice my happiness for someone else's temporary happiness, if that makes sense. I'm not going to be that temporary happiness anymore. Okay, guys? Plain and simple. I love you all, you beautiful souls. I'm not about temporary happiness. I want permanent happiness. And I know that it's not going to be every day, but guess what? I can remove the ones that I no longer need in my life. I have that choice. I choose